All right. So, as I posted on the Discord today, this is the process of the stitching. So basically, I'm using this image at 512 by 512 pixels, fed into JAX, which I will do a recording further on about JAX, and stitch it into the fabric of this image, the init image. This is generated in Midjourney. After I found, I came up to the prompt that fits what I'm looking for, with a lot of settings. So yeah, I'll guide you through a bit to give you a feel of what this collection is made of. I think it's a good thing for everyone to know a bit what's behind the scenes of the collection. No big secrets. All right. So basically, as I'm saying, this image here is being weaved into the fabric of this other image, the main image. Yeah? This is the result when it's fully stitched. You can see these really nice textures, detail, and that image can be any image, of course. In this particular case, for this collection, I'm sticking to a particular feel of texture. So then I'll get the original image, which is this one that we have here, right? Mind you, since we're here, I'm gonna give you a sneak preview of all the characters that are going to be minted. These are the init image, yeah? This one is, since Midjourney only the highest resolution it goes is 1024 by 1024 so far. I'm going to dump it into Topaz AI gigapixel to upscale it. And basically what this guy is doing, I have all my settings ready. Basically what this guy is doing is interpolating let me zoom out a bit, zoom to fit, is interpolating the pixels rather than stretching them, and figuring out how to create more pixels to fill in that gap. And in the meantime, you can give it a bit of a setting to get more definition or less noise, more detail. So you can see, maybe not so much because it is a 16% zoom, but if I zoom back on 50%, you can see that the detail is much more crispier, and for this particular one, it's not always needed, but for this particular one, it's super needed. So, yeah, I'm gonna save, and we're gonna save it here. All right, wait for it. And I'm going to go into my upscaling folder. These are the ones that are ready. Mind you, this is the upscaled image for the raffle that we're doing, which we will announce by Friday. And somewhere I should have the new one, which is this one. Okay, so now this one, I'm gonna put it into Photoshop. As you can see, I'm gonna give it a lighten, Okay, and so with each and every one is a bit different, huh? But basically I have these set up already. These are pretty much, you see, there's a color lookup, a gradient map, a vibrance, and a curve. I like to keep these standard and then tweak accordingly, so I keep the same vibe for, since it's a collection. So yeah, the process now, I'll duplicate this one, put it up here, create a mask, create a brush, and I have this cloudy brush that I really like. And for now, I'm gonna put everything black, so everything is masked out. Hit the B again, Photoshop, get my Wacom, and start looking where, yeah, I need to switch on to white, and I start revealing the textures from the stitching. As you can see, if the more I go, the more I reveal the stitching, and I paint in the stitching. So basically I'm painting, now I'm using the stitching that is beneath, which is over here. Like if let's go through the layers. So the base layer is the stitching, the normal image, which is upscaled, it's exactly on top of it, on a blending mode, lighten, yeah. Then the stitched image is back on top. Let me disable a bit the layer mask, right? But this time is completely masked out. So then I start painting in, revealing the stitching. Usually I start, let me remove this, yeah. The lighten effect, the lighten blend, it gives me a bit of already, it starts revealing some, yeah. Then with the paintbrush and the masking, I'll start revealing the stitching. And let's see what we're doing. And as you can see, where I paint, I get the stitching out. Those really cool textures. I love it. Mind you, for those that are asking what's this music in the background, this is the track of a sound journey that has been recorded in around 2018, I think, or 17, which will be accessible for anyone who gets a hold of these NFTs. It will be accessible through the Discord channel via the server, via a particular channel that will be definite for that will be for this track. So as you can see, we are revealing. This is nice, man. It's so cool. I love this process. And it depends, sometimes certain characters needs a bit of more or a bit less. And so far I'm not touching her face. Like for instance this one, I will, that black, I'm not so fond of it, so I think, let me check, yeah, it's black, so I will do something about it later on. Alright. Now I can use a gray and I start filling in the detail. Maybe not so much. And her face. I would like to keep that highlight, and as you can see here we need a bit of detail. Her nose a bit down there. Yes, I like to blend it a bit. It depends. This one there's only one layer of stitching, so sometimes I have a couple of them, but in this particular one I think one is enough. So we can go full on, or maybe not. I don't like it. This way is nicer. Here we can introduce a bit more. What about here? And what this brush is doing, you see, it's puffy, it's cloudy, so it gives us a bit of blend as well. Let's see about here if we go full power. But I kind of like that green. Maybe I'll paint in a bit back softly. Let's see what we're doing. Zoom out. Yeah, I think we're getting somewhere. I want to see her lips closer. Nah, it's too much. Back to black, and we paint out. Yeah. Somewhere there, maybe a bit of gray, and yes, definitely. Cool. So now once I have this, I'll start playing a bit with the idea of, again, another mask. And I'll paint in, this time, a bit of the lips. And make it normal. Let's see. Yeah. So we bring back the normal image, back to black, and start painting in the stitching. Blend it a bit slightly over here and over there. These little details, they make yeah, they make all the difference. All right. So just to remind you, this is the last part of the process. I want to see a bit like this with monotone, so where the effect is taking place properly and not, and it seems okay, of course. Nice. So let's group this. Duplicate, merge, and let's play a bit with the color. Raw filters. So now I'll usually go for 9. Let's see. I like this. You see? Yeah. Bring it a bit more. 12, maybe 18. I like to work on trees, so it's like 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 21, 27, 36. And that's my OCD. Around this one, we'll go 12, and you can see that the texture now is coming to life properly, more definition. The haze, maybe a bit of 9, yes. And now we need to adjust a bit the blacks, give back a bit more light, highlights. Yeah, there you are. She's coming out. Fantastic. Okay. Maybe 6% of 9, 6. Vibrance. This one, 21. A bit of grain. Give more that vintage, organic. Maybe a bit of vignetting. Slightly. 6. 8. 6. Then this is the fun part, which I really like. This part I really like. Shifting a bit the colors. And visually, like this is like a hue and saturation, but you have like the hue effect, but it's and the visual on the RGB. I like this. Yeah. For this collection, it's this kind of tinty greenish. You can't really put your finger on it what it is. It really fits the theme and the narrative. So this, as I said, for the sake of my OCD, I'll bring it down. 9, 32, 34, 33. Closest. Yeah. Spike up this one would be, yeah, maybe too much. 27. And shift it a bit towards the nice. This one, for some strange reason, I never see a big effect. Nothing is happening, but I still on this one. I'm gonna go for minus 18. Yeah. Grading nothing, color mixing nothing, detail, maybe sharpen a bit more. 9. Okay. And this is, let's see what we've done so far. So this is the init image as it comes out from Midjourney according to the particular prompt that I'm building this collection on. A bit of rum. Yeah, this is the init image, staged image, and this was starting to reveal the composite. Yeah. the gradients so far, and now with the camera raw filter, amazing. And now this one I love. So here we have the neural filters. This is a kind of an AI kind of thing as well, and I love this colorize, spike, this one maybe not so much, 45, so it comes, nah, that's too much, 27, so it comes to 9, shift it a bit, and it start giving this, love it, it's almost, you can, yeah, brings it more real. Less of that. I'm not sure about the lips. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. So output, I put it as a color layer. So it's like the blending mode in the layer system, but this is giving it, it's making it like a color layer as a normal. Okay, we have this. So this is with the neural filter, this is without. Again, I'm going to make a mask, same like before, bucket it with black, bring in the paintbrush, this time a big thing like that, drop down the flow, maybe 12, let's see, and start painting in. Too much 12 on white, and we reveal it. Let me put it full on so you see the difference. You see? Yeah. Undo, and I'll start hinting a bit. 36. And I'll start painting in the neural effect. Not everywhere, just parts. So it gives it a bit of a inconsistent consistency. Yeah. Switch back on black. I'm not sure, I like this green and I like this as well, so back to green, switch, less flow, and tint it like, yeah, a bit, no, leafy green, I like it, that's there. Paint, and faded a bit there. Okay. And I think for this one, I'm somewhere close, super close actually. Like I always do, I go for checking it out. Just to make sure about the composition, I'm gonna put it as a group and see if I bring this to the edge and maybe come a bit down. Yeah. From this to this. I kind of like those black borders and don't like them in the same time. Yeah. So anyway, the whole thing that I wanted to show is the stitching process. So for that matter, the purpose of this recording is reached, and as I most of the time that's what I do when I finish one. Yeah, I'll sleep on it and carry on in the morning, or I'll do another one, so I refresh my eyes and yeah, look at the image from a fresh perspective and take certain decisions from there. But this one is super close to ready. The only thing is these black borders. At the moment I'm gonna leave it like this. Okay guys, until next one, thank you. And yeah, a gentle reminder for this week we're gonna have a raffle, the first one actually. I'm reminding you this server is super fresh. We only started a week and a half ago, so yeah, we're building on the activity, we're building on the promotion for the collection, and maybe this week towards the end of the week after the raffle, or maybe before, I will make another recording to explain what this collection is about, what is the utility of it, what's the roadmap. Of course you can see the roadmap on the Discord channel, it's over there. We have a bunch of characters. I'll give you a bit of these guys, and the computer is jamming. There you go. There's a lot of nice people. They're not actually people, man. These are the init images. I'm not ready with them yet. These are the masters. These are the ready ones. 12 of them are going to be launched on the 8th of October. Yeah, for now I think we're good. This is a cool guy, man. Yeah. Stay tuned. More to come.